Alright guys, welcome to another beer review, and today we're going over to the Flensburger Brauerei, and we are looking at a bottle of the Flensburger Frühlingsbock, which translates to Springbock, I believe. So I'd imagine this could be along the lines of a Maibock or a Heller's Doppelbock almost. Clocking in at 6.9% ABV. 4th of the 1st, 2019 is the expiry date, and it comes in this like really nice little stubby bottle. And yeah, picked this up from Beers of Europe, so if you want some good German beer, check out the Beers of Europe website down below, because they've got a great range. And yeah, if you want some Doppelbock action, definitely check them out. But yeah, Flensburger. I saw this a hell of a lot when I was in Germany. It's more like a sort of budget sort of brand. So I think in the grand scheme of things, not too highly regarded, but a lot of their beers are really popular here in the UK. You'll definitely be able to find the Flensburger Pilsner in quite a few bottle shops nowadays. But yeah, when I saw the Frühlings Doppelbock, well, I'm imagining it's a Doppelbock, it's a Bock at 6%. ABV or 6.9%, so it is in that Doppelbock sort of territory. I thought, yeah, I'll jump on it because any excuse to have any sort of Bock, to be honest. But yeah, this one I suppose that I never saw even in my 4 years of living in Germany, and yeah, so it was a no-brainer to give it a try. So let's get this bottle opened. Nice amount of smoke, and see what we get when we pour it into the glass, and hopefully not smash the glass with the swing top bottle cap. But yeah, I might as well just pour it all in. There we go. Alright then, so beer in the glass then, and that it's a sort of darker gold. It looks a little bit darker on camera. But yeah, crystal clear, loads of rushing carbonation in the middle of that glass there. But yeah, it's a little bit darker than, let's say, like a lager or a Heller's. So it's definitely got a little bit more of a darker malt build. And yeah, the beer poured for about 1 finger's worth of maybe ever so slightly off-white head. Not too much, it is more on the white side of things. Sort of like me. But, terrible pun. But yeah. Crystal clear, nice amounts of carbonation. It certainly looks like what I would consider a Heller's Doppelbock. So, I keep saying Doppelbock, it might not even taste like that. Let's see what it's like. Let's give it a sniff. Yeah, it's definitely got that Doppelbock aroma. And it's definitely got a little bit more of a slight hoppy wheatiness about it. Yeah, it does remind me more of those sort of like Maibock styles. So you've got that strength, but it's a little bit lighter in colour for that time of the season. And of course, Frühling is spring in German. But yeah, it's got that muskiness. A little bit of like a slight fermented sweetness. Yeah, that muskiness is really nice in this beer. You'll hear me say muskiness a lot with German beers, because I really personally like that flavour profile. And I've just realised I've not actually plugged my microphone into the phone, so the audio might not be that good. But yeah, you definitely smell that little bit of a stronger ABV in there, but not in like a sort of boozy way. It's just when you've had beers like this, you will detect that. And it smells nice, it really, really does. So let's give it a taste. Prost. Yeah. You taste the ABV a little bit more. It does have a little bit of an alcoholic taste, but not in a bad way. In a weird way, it's quite nice, but at the same time, it makes you just rein it in. It is slightly reminding me of ethanol, almost, but it doesn't intrude on the experience too much. But yeah, it is really quite sweet. It's almost got like a honey sweetness to it. Now, I'm not sure if they've added anything to this beer. I wouldn't imagine they would. But yeah, it's got like a slight fruity sweetness. Quite a heavy body as well. You would not expect that. It's almost got like a slight silky smooth element to it. And although it looks really highly carbonated, you wouldn't think that at all on the flavour. But yeah, when it comes to like Heller's Doppelbocks and those sorts of like Weizen Doppelbocks and those sort of paler Doppelbocks, how many times can you say Doppelbock in one sentence? I'm never always the biggest fan of them. I like my Doppelbocks nice and dark, with loads of like dark fruit character. This slightly has that, but it's a little bit brighter in its sweetness. But yeah, not too bad, but I just don't like that sort of ethanol flavour. So it's not the greatest example of the style. But that being said, you could do much worse. Would I want more? Would I want more? Would I want more? Oh God, I can't even speak. Would I want more than one bottle? I don't think so. I think I prefer the Pilsner that they do a lot more in terms of the drinkability, because it just has a slight harshness to it. And you can get much better than this, but I've had some absolutely atrocious Doppelbocks in my time. And this isn't one of them. It is somewhat of an acquired taste. If you're used to the darker sort of Doppelbocks, you might not like this one as much. It's not as cosy and inviting. But yeah, even like stuff like not Maximator, Salvatore from Paulana, that doesn't hide the ABV at all. You do get a boozy flavour, but that fits with the beer. It's like a darker sort of like almost sherry character. This, it just tastes a little bit like alcohol. So yeah, if this is one of your favourite beers, fair play. What's my opinion? Joe, that's all it is at the end of the day. Would I try this again? I might do. If they did a darker Doppelbock, then I'd obviously give that a try, because I'd like to try every single Doppelbock that I could get my hands on, because it's probably my favourite sub-style. But yeah, this isn't too bad. It's just, it's a little bit harsh, and it takes away from that satisfaction. But in terms of a rating, I'm going to give the Flensburger Frühlingsbock, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Definitely worth a try if you come across it. All of their beers, every beer essentially, is worth a try. Even if someone says it's the worst beer in the world, give it a go, because you might have a different perception of it. But with my bias towards the style and my experience of drinking these sorts of beers, it's not one of the best, but it's by far one of the worst examples. So yeah, definitely worth a go. And if you have tried it, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. What's your thoughts and opinions on this style of like the Doppelbocks? And are you a fan of the brewery? I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. And any recommendations, just hit me up, because I'm happy to try as many as I possibly can. So yeah, can't speak. Flensburger Frühlingsbock, 6 out of 10. Picked up from Beers of Europe. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you have tried it, also let me know what you think as well. If any of my friends and fellow beer tubers have reviewed it, then their links will be included down below. Check out Beers of Europe. Check out my Doppelbock playlist. It's probably my favourite playlist that I've got. And yeah, check out my German beer playlist as well, because I absolutely adore German beer, as you probably already know by now. So yeah, that's it for now, guys. Thank you for watching, and I shall hopefully see you all later. And yes, I know Bavaria isn't just a part of Germany. I know it's part of Austria. Just shut up, Peter, and F off. Tschüss.